Alright everybody, hello. Today we're here to do what I could not do last week, but did yesterday, which is finish a character's campaign instead of leaving 2 extra levels to do. and make the next stream have to awkwardly start with that character's levels and then continue into the next character's levels. You see, I was trying to avoid last night what situation I created today. Now, arguably the calculus on that was maybe better for me as a human being, considering that I'm completely thrown off and very tired right now. But I think yesterday made for good content, so I regret nothing. I'll just say that the cuttlefish, the cuttlefish could not have done what I did, because the cuttlefish is perhaps smarter than me, and I don't know if I should really take that. I think we should go out there and hunt all the cuttlefish and really just show them what for, huh? Because that's the answer to all of our problems. Hey, hi everyone. It's Chaboy. It's Crash. We gonna be finishing Freedom Planet's Carol's story today, guys. Aren't you excited? I'm pretty jazzed, honestly. Carol's been fun. I don't know how well Carol's going to hold up against Brevin, considering that IDK Brevin's kind of hard to get down. I should have probably watched a video and just stared at his pattern for a while to get the rhythm, but I'm stubborn and dumb, so we're not doing that, and we're just gonna jump straight in and hope that the cat can kick the big alien guys behind. And I'm gonna be cool with that. So without further yapping, let's get to it. What's my B button? That's not my B button. Okay, there we go. Close enough. Alright, okay, remember it's file 4, and here we get going. Alright, and then I gotta turn off my preview and OBS, and here we are. Back with Carol once again. Remembering the controls, okay. This is a very loud and active start. We have the screen immediately rumbling because of all these cannons, and me immediately breaking the scooter because I think I'm actually, this is unusual, I'm actually so out of it right now that I am legitimately having to remember the controls for this game. So this is going to be an interesting fight against Brevin, based on my mental state alone. Well, in terms of things to start off discussion topics for the day, I'm on my societally mandated binge rewatching of all of Big Yellow's videos as of late. I don't know what it is about Biggest Yellow's awesome videos on Pokemon, but even as somebody who has never played a game of competitive Pokemon in his life, I am very compelled to watch just all of Big Yellow's videos every once in a while. I don't know what it is, but it's just obviously the production quality is high, but just every once in a while I need something in the background that's very entertaining, and Big Yellow delivers. So that's currently where I am. Crash, you mentioned the pattern for Brevin. You absolutely did, and I did not internalize that whatsoever. But hey Zerter, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. I'm very tired, as I mentioned. I've had to, I pulled a long stream yesterday in order to have a victorious roll. And, that was certainly a choice for me to make. Okay, cool. I'll take that bike again. You're still watching Beberuthless History of Guest Characters in Fighting Games. It's almost 2.5 hours long, so still a ways to go. Yeah, that does sound like quite a long time. I wish I was also interested in Big Yellow's, fighting game videos, but just as somebody who absolutely knows nothing of fighting games and has never even successfully played one in his life, fighting games kind of just become something that I absolutely don't really partake in whatsoever. And I know it's weird considering I don't take any... Carol, what are you doing? Take any part in Pokemon games neither, and still enjoy that, but... what are you gonna do? Okay, wow, Carol is really, really poorly suited to this stage design, actually. Unless you keep the bike, she does not have the speed to actually keep up with this. barely play fighting games, you just find them neat for discussion. Fair. I guess that's kind of also why I watch the Big Yellow's Pokemon videos as well. I think Big Yellow did actually summarize it best in one of their videos, being, you know, I know a lot of you watching this don't actually play any competitive Pokemon. You just kind of enjoy seeing what, like, your favorite Big Bingus is up to every couple of months, and I respect that. And it's like, yeah, no, that actually sounds exactly about right. Oh, am I gonna get stuck here again because of how the controls are? Okay. Whatever. Take damage. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. I just wish that I guess I just wish that Big Yellow covered more Gen 2 and ADV, so that way I could hear more about how my favorite Pokemon, Crobat, is doing. She has no verticality. It's not just that. It's just that Carol's, like, noticeably slower than Lilac. So she struggles in, like, this particular segment of Final Dreadnought 3 that's all about speed. But she could go up here, so that's nice. Oh, wow. That is not a great position to be in. Okay. Alright, there we go. I think we made it out of the really dangerous section. I got Gutsman's construction equipment over here. Go. And he gets a point-blank shot. Very good. Actually, been debating what games you should try to play during my possible 2-week break. Still want to try keeping Mega Man Mondays and Variety for Tuesdays. Maybe you should hold a poll for it. Yeah, I mean, you can go for it. I think I actually don't remember because it's been so long since I've set up the server, but I think I might have set up Crash's Confidant's role to be able to set up polls. So you could probably do that in general if you wanted. Okay, fine. Yeah, lose the bike. Get another bike. Thank God. Bikes are on sale. Bikes are us. Yeah, no, that could be pretty fun. Supply the masses with more Mega Man as they need them. And if you do it late enough, I might just end up hopping in on Discord and on my shitty travel mic quality and be like, "Hey, everybody, what's up? Oh shit, is that Mega Man 5? Don't you know how much I love Mega Man 5?" Carol can just go right in. Alright. I timed that so poorly. If you're gonna stream in VC, you probably start around the same time you would. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, now how does Carol handle this hostage situation? Oh, still the same way. I have to kind of wonder, because Revan does have kind of like a weird drippy knife. I wonder if like he doing that like was what's infected Mila with this like, you know, cave story-esque poison. Alright, so let's see. I believe the strategy for this was just be patient. And then, yeah. Dodge the wave. Okay. Hello, Obsidian. Welcome back. Once again, I am focusing on a boss to not make the stream take too long. Although this boss is honestly fairly simple, all things considered. Obsidian, are you familiar with Freedom Planet? I'm guessing you are because you're watching this stream, but, you know, maybe you're just trying something new. trying something new, I'd be happy to tell you more about Freedom Planet, because I think this is a really neat game, and I'm largely playing this on stream because I really want to play the sequel that's been out for a couple years, but I just never got around to it, and, you know, kind of need to refresh myself on what the original game was like. Mila gets turned into a fucked up hot dog. True. Dr. Wily was not kind to her ass. Okay, that's the next little pip of health down. I'll be taking that. There we go. Cool. Still not a very difficult boss, which is a nice breather, honestly, in between all the other very difficult bosses. No! Not super familiar with Freedom Planet. Alright, I mean, it's
You've gotta be kidding me.
Originally started off as a Sonic fan game and evolved into its own separate IP under GalaxyTrail. Yeah, and you know, I'm playing kind of the alternative story or the secondary character story. The main character story is a lot more like Sonic and Speed elements to it. Carol is kind of sort of your Tails stand-in for the game, and but she's a lot more combat oriented rather than speed oriented necessarily. So, I'm almost actually done here with the second playthrough and hoping to start up Mila's playthrough. I guess actually Carol's designation as the fighter character kind of makes her more like the Knuckles stand-in, while Mila would be the Tails stand-in, huh? I think everybody actually made that joke the other day with her being Mila per hour, but it took me maybe 5 extra seconds to both get that in the actual Sonic lore and in the joke, so... Hey, Ilvo, welcome back. Okay, cool. Very good. Very good comment, Ilvo. Oh, well, let's see how well I do against Brevin here. Telling me this isn't a search bar? No, unfortunately, my friend. Facebook is down the corner. You actually wanted Facebook instead. She's also the most simple character control of the 3 parentheses 4. Okay. I'll be interested, because it'll be interesting because Mila will be the actual first blind playthrough of this entire set of streams, because as mentioned before, I did play through all of Lilac's story before, and I believe I played through most of Carol's story previously, but I think I ended up, like, bailing out at the end due to whatever reasons when I was younger. Maybe I was just bored or something, but yeah, no, I'll be going into Mila's playthrough completely blind. I also have no idea how to adequately platform over this. Actually, wait a minute, can I go on the right side instead? Oh yeah, look at that. You'll find her gameplay different. Well, I sure hope so. Originally Sonic fan game, looks inside Yoku block section. True. But as other chatters have pointed out previously, it was also GalaxyTrail. And as we've also pointed out, knowing our Mega Good Mega Man level lore, GalaxyTrail, big Mega Man fan, so she made some good stuff. But she made stuff that hybridizes a lot of our favorite series. So Yoku Block is the name for the disappearing blocks within the Mega Man series, Obsidian. It's just, I guess, you know, the non-localized version of the name. In Japan, it is explicitly called the Yoku Block. And we got instant death to deal with. Big-ass cool super laser. Why can't the heroes of stories have more big-ass cool super instant death lasers? That would, like, get rid of the villains instantly. Yeah, those annoying platforms. Nah, don't worry about it, Ilvo. I know that you got your own things to do. I sure as hell know that I don't attend every possible stream that I can either, so don't worry about it. So she just platform up here. The bail entirely for Mila. That's alright. My day's been okay. It's been largely tired since last night's 3-hour powered up extravaganza. I kind of posted a little bit earlier, but I was basically like, I don't normally stream for 3 hours every night. I normally stream for like 2.5. And that's because I have to wake up for work the next day. And it turns out that even if I make it to my normal bedtime, streaming for 3 hours, I'm still very tired the next day, because I don't exactly fall asleep very quickly, after having just gotten off of a very active stream. So, I'm pretty pooped, honestly, but we'll make it. Laser just voips me with the shield on? Okay, apparently it doesn't, because I mistimed that really badly. So, you got to know, Ilvo. Congrats. The other quote-unquote notable thing that happened to me today is, I don't know. I woke up, or I got to work and had to eat my breakfast at work because I'm terrible at being on time, and I dropped yogurt on my keyboard. So I had to have the experience of cleaning yogurt out of a keyboard for a good solid, like, 15 minutes this morning, which is not fun, and I don't recommend doing, because you can't exactly get it unstuck that easily. You just kind of have to... You kind of just have to crease up a napkin and get a corner in there and do your best to wipe everything up. It's very annoying. And no, this is not an innuendo for anything. I did not need to kill myself to find that out. Yeah, no, it was on me. That's why I said I made a misinput. It was a misinput, and you got to benefit from my stupidity. But, you know, I don't know. Otherwise, today's alright. Nothing else too special about it. Just feeling kind of tired.
What you did is unforgivable.
True, Carol.
I have no use for forgiveness, especially from someone who puts my homeworld at risk for an oversized battery.
Battery that you want, dude.
One final chance. Leave now.
No, you're dead.
Ooh, Carol even gets the menacing Brevin text box. Definitely on purpose, not an accident.
So be it.
Alright. Probably going to go back into focus mode, so probably going to pay a little less attention to chat. Oh, yeah, I forget how to fight this version of the boss. It just Nickelodeon slimes all over the goddamn place. Alright, Carol does not have the greatest countermeasure to something that just chooses to go all the way up onto the ceiling. Cool breakfast. Cool breakfast. Okay, I'm not super sure how to deal with that, given that I ran explicitly for the side of the map as fast as I could, and Carol, in fact, did not make it there. Alright, will this work just barely enough? Not if I run accidentally up top. Oh yeah, I guess she does get iframes when she kicks, so I could probably do that instead. Okay, get up here. Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, I should stop trying to bother with the wall. The wall jump. It's just easier to just do a kick. Alright, cool. Full heal. I'll take that. More villains use their proprietary truck goons to isekai the protagonist a bit more. Yeah, I mean, if you just run over the protagonist, I don't think they have much counterattack to that. Okay, I have to remember what he actually does. Some gun shooty, then does some dashes at you. And then does this attack, you want to be far away. Okay, dealing with the dash attack as Carol is kind of difficult. Once again, Carol's speed kind of comes into factor. I guess I could just position myself very tactfully in between everything so I don't get hit. That seems hard to do on a character with not as quite good control as this. Hello, Cat. Welcome back. Freedom Planet Good. We are fighting the final boss right now of of the campaign, but we'll be on to another character after this, so it's not going to be like a short 30-minute stream. Trying to figure things out. Yes, we'll be playing Mila next, as Zerter is kind of alluding to, the third kind of major character of this game. But it's a pretty cool. I mean, the main story at least is a cool Sonic-like game. It did start off as a Sonic fan game and kind of evolve into its own thing from there. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, this boss isn't really explicitly designed to be fought by Carol, but, you know, we have to do our best. And I'm not doing my best, in fact, I'm doing pretty terribly. I guess that's maybe a good counter. If he comes through the dash, just kick right through him. Gonna come do the dash again. And he does another dash, okay. And I fucked up the controls. Yeah, no, this game is pretty cool. I do like this. I'm mostly playing this game again because I do want to play the sequel that came out after it. I just have to refresh myself on the gameplay, and I also finished like all of the characters. You know, I only did these two characters previously. I need to do the aforementioned Mila. A real Sonic game killing me at this 10-minute mark. Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty miserable. But most Sonic games are not designed in such a way to make 10 minutes a realistic thing that even happens. So if 10 minutes happens to you in a Sonic game, then there's something wrong with you, not the game. I might be having the same problem as I did last time, where I was playing extremely passively as Lilac, and I'm not getting anything done here, but I don't know, Lilac kind of has the get out of jail dash button. Carol does not have that, so I'm really not sure how to approach this. Yeah, I guess I can at least follow after him in this, so I can do it. Nope, not gonna get the slash attack off. Alright, there we go. Hold on, making a little bit of progress. Karos further kicks as iframes. Yeah, I'm trying to implement that a little bit more as I go into the find a loop for this. Alright, jump too late there. Ow, damn it. Except for fighting bosses when Silk Song comes out. Yeah, that ought to be pretty cool too. I mean, I haven't really... I also eventually need to play Hollow Knight. That's been on the bucket list for a while. Recommended by friends, but I haven't ventured my way over to it quite yet. Not out of disinterest, just like, I don't know. Many other things to get to first. I'm really not good at fighting Brevin. Oh, come on. How's he aim so damn quick? 4 of those in a row? Really? Come on. I don't... He doesn't have a set pattern for this. How's Brevin treating me this time? Welcome, Proto. He's treating me absolutely awfully. I'm doing very, very poorly. Not having Carol's speed really... Or not having Lilac's speed really, really hurts fighting Brevin. I can't just, like, dodge and play very defensively very well. I'm kinda understand a little bit of what I need to do, but ultimately I'm not very good at executing all of it. Especially when he just starts shooting, like, Carol really does not have tools to deal with just gun. If he just keeps using gun, then, like, Carol is, like, kind of too slow to get out of the way effectively. Also, I'm terrible at dealing with sine wave patterns, as many of you are familiar with. Come on, I just need to get into the 3rd phase. And then I can at least start from there every single time. Stop blasting! Stop doing your best Dane DeVito impression, goddammit! Better not stream Castlevania then? What do you mean? They're not sine waves. Oh, look at you all being so intelligent about, like, oh, look, they're not sine waves, they're actually triangle waves. They're a close enough approximation. An engineer would agree that these are, in fact, sine waves. Okay, this is a good opportunity. Get him on the counterattack here. Duck. Oh, cool, he's gonna do that. Great. Stop with the triangle wave pattern. I'm so bad at it. Okay, finally. Good God. Professional chemist. Yeah, chemists don't do math.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it goes up and down. That's close enough for a sine
I'll be
wave.
taking that kingdom stone now.
All right, Carol. Time for an even harder phase.
You try.
A phase where Brevin has gun, and gun is very good at shooting me with. Hold on, Carol's not actually that horrible at fighting Brevin's final phase of all things. I mean, okay, I am just now going to die because he does a lot of damage, but this seems a lot more manageable for her than the second phase, actually. Yeah, bro has danger rap, which is kind of interesting. Why does your chem class have calculus in it? Because you need to understand rate equations, except that a general chem class does not actually teach you very well about how differential rate equations actually come to be. Alright, well, this is not a successful run. It seems that I have lost whatever sauce that I had at first, because I am not respecting his blade attack enough anymore. But, oh yeah, having iframes in your kick is super fucking helpful against Brevin, oh my god. Oh, come on. How do you hit me with that? Alright, come on. Brevin has a very complex pattern. It's apparently a repeating one, but it's not one that I'm very good at observing. Just kill me. Carol is she, yeah. I was doing so well the first time. Shoot again, do his knife thing, and I didn't parry the knife thing correctly. There's a pattern, but like hell we'll learn it. Yeah, no, I really can't. Hey, Scorebar, welcome. You're not missing much, don't worry. It's gonna be this for like the next fucking 13 minutes or more. Because I'm really bad at fighting Brevin. Just fucking kill me. The kick doesn't really allow you to negate the grab, but it does allow you to negate the damage from his knife. It is this bad. I don't understand what you mean, Zerter. Brevin is genuinely one of the hardest fucking final bosses I fought in any video game. I'm not joking about that. Like, I genuinely have an easier time with some of the, you know, notorious Wily machines in Mega Man games than I do with Brevin. I think a lot of Brevin's pattern is just the fact that I have to, like, memorize 4 different attacks that all take quite a bit of time. I cannot sort these out in my brain. Oh, I guess if I just wall camp, actually. This is not that bad. Oh, there we go. It's a simple swipe. Alright, Carol, go kick his ass in the cutscene. Do what I'm unable to do. Haven't seen this mad since X6. Yeah, no, Brevin has a way of triggering me. Ugh, there we go. Cool. Final Dreadnought 4 speedrunner? Yeah, okay, game, sure. Whatever you say. That was definitely fast. No, I mean, it wasn't that bad objectively, but it took many lives there. Yeah, I don't believe that was deserving of a speedrun achievement, but sure, apparently. Well, now we get to see the final cutscene from Carol's perspective. Yeah, I have no idea how I got the achievement either. Game felt sorry for me.
She's alive!
Back to go. Do not click $200. Yes, we have to go and play as the character here, the little dog here that just barely lives.
I'm sorry.
You weren't yourself. It's okay.
Aw.
It's okay. I couldn't save it. I couldn't even stop him from getting away.
Yes, Brevin comes back in Freedom
Brevin
Planet
didn't get
2.
the stone, and his army was destroyed with his ship. Thanks to you, our mission is complete.
But at what cost? How are we going to survive without any more energy?
Lilac, you might want to look up.
Ta-da!
It's not destroyed.
Turns out that the energy source powering the entire continent is now like a constellation of some kind. I have no idea what the ramifications of this are.
An opportunity has fallen to our world. We now realize that the Kingdom Stone was never fading. but
Brevin
changing
comes back.
ways
Very
that
Star
were
Wars
transparent
episode
now lost
9
power
coded.
and prestige.
Or 8. I don't know. I stopped watching them after 7.
The wind carries its eternal glow to the furthest reaches of our lands.
Looked at the last page before opening the book. Well, that's okay. Sometimes knowing the conclusion is just as good as knowing the beginning. You'll be able to work your way towards the end. Oh, Brevin's not in 2. I see.
And metal still ravage the landscape, and it will be some time before
I was assuming since Frodo was talking about Brevin maybe coming back in 3, I thought he was coming back in 2 as well, and we'd see what he was doing there. But apparently not, which honestly, kind of good. Gives a chance for another antagonist to shine and breathe a little bit.
We are not completely out of danger, but my people and I will rest easy tonight, knowing that the bravery and sacrifice
2 is a different
of
villain
select
that you won't
few
spoil. Thank you.
have given our world another chance.
Hot take, I guess. What, for it's good that Brevin takes a break or isn't in 2? I mean, I definitely want to see more of Brevin, but you know, it's also good that it's not just gonna be, you know, one villain the entire time. Like, I like how Sonic is, you know, Eggman's great, but you could use maybe some other villains other than Eggman every once in a while, and that's why, like, you know, you get opportunities for Black Doom being awesome, or like a couple other characters, you know.
This is it, huh?
I'm gonna miss you. Me too.
Well, who knows? I could be coming back sooner than you think. Until then, Just take care of yourselves.
Yeah, Kirby has that kind of thing going for it, and that's what makes Kirby awesome, too. You get a lot of very iconic bosses in Kirby, from Dark Matter to Farting Cactus 02 and D and all sorts of other creatures, and then like other potential horrors from beyond the abyss. Carol's a cat, Mila's a dog. What are Lilac and Torque? So Torque is an alien of some kind, and Lilac is a dragon, actually. We'll get to see Mila the dog's playthrough in just a second. I feel like people who were like real angry about the story in Freedom Planet 1 and 2 had a stick up their ass. Most people who get that angry about that kind of thing do have sticks up their ass, and they need to, you know, remove it.
Hey, you! Thanks for playing. You're the cool.
Hey, thanks, Carol. Yeah, Brevin does got some eyebrows. He's got eyebrows for days. And I mean, that's also where it's like meant to be how this was originally a Sonic fan project. Like, Brevin was meant to, you know, have designed after the Eggman equivalent. So all of Eggman's mustache went into Brevin's eyebrows. So many reviews for this game are this is the cringiest shit ever, and all I could think of is Sonic didn't exist, you would be sucking this off. Yeah, if this was a Sonic game, they would be absolutely on their knees for it, but I think they're just, I don't know. For some reason, people are not... I've never heard people negative, like, shit-talk Freedom Planet, so, like, I wouldn't know, but if they're shit-talking in the way that you're thinking, Ilvo, like, to me, that just screams, like, oh, they just, for some reason, can't have a game that stars, like, 3 roughly, like, I don't know, 13 to 17-ish year-old anthro girls? You know, for some reason, that just doesn't make sense to people. Serpentine got stuck. Lamau. Brevin was mostly inspired by Sigma, Wily, and Eggman. Yeah, that makes sense. Never subscribed to Gigaboots. Worst mistake of your life. Sounds like it. Alright. People think the game story sucks, they don't pay attention to it, focus on the gameplay. Yeah, but the story is also really good. See, you just saw the ending, but you'll get to see everything else through. Gameplay is honestly phenomenal on its own, though, too. I mean, I was kind of saying, when you're playing as Lilac, because Lilac actually gets a lot of kind of Sonic speed boosty kind of abilities, so it makes, you know, a lot more, it's more familiar in that sense. This game, I like this game opposed to Sonic 2D games, because, who was in the credits? Gigaboots? I like this game in comparison to a lot of other 2D Sonic games because it kind of fixes the Sonic issue that I have, where it's like, you move at blazing fast speeds, run into things, and you take contact damage. This game does not necessarily always have contact damage. You actually have to get hit by an enemy's attack to take damage, and I think that's great. And Gigaboots was in the credits. Amazing. I was too busy looking at chat. Damn, they hated the thing that they worked on. Or maybe it was the commenters. Yeah, posted both polls. Yeah. We'll make sure to circle back to the polls, Grim. It's good. Everyone will Pokemon Go to the polls in the Discord later because I'll be taking a break in a couple weeks and Grim will be filling in on games. So like, go check out the Discord if you want. Oh, you didn't miss too much, Scorebar. Just like the death of big evil alien overlord. It's fine. But hey, that means that we get to start the third story. We get to actually start Mila Bassett's story. And I'll be doing this blind. I've never done Mila's story before. So this will be great. Brevin was inspired by that one villain from Neopets. Man, I wish I remembered Neopets that well. All I remember is that I had this, like, little eggplant-looking motherfucker, and, like, I loved it so much, and then, like, I had to go on vacation for 1 week, and I wasn't able to, like, access the, you know, Neopets site, and I was like, oh, I don't want to go back there. That Neopet's gonna be, like, starving to death. I'm just gonna continue to abandon it. Woo-hoo! Gotta go PC, Ilvo. Thanks for dropping in. Neopets your friend's jurisdiction, not mine as much. Yeah, I mean, I knew a friend who had a ton of those, so... It's kind of how I got partially sucked in for a little bit. Anyways, so Mila starts off a little bit differently from everyone else because she gets introduced like after a handful of levels. in the main story. So we're kind of just starting off on Mila being out on her own. And what I know about her story is that she was just kind of like orphaned, abandoned in some kind of way, and she's just kind of out on her own. So, you think it's Mila and not Melia? Dropping the Guilty Gear character. Never Neopets kid, all in on Webkins though. Okay, I think that's another thing one of my friends was in, but I wasn't into much collecty type stuff. But Mila would seem to have abilities. I screwed up that section if they were supposed to do anything fun with it. Let's see, she seems to have like a shield that also kind of doubles as an attack. She can bounce off these green globules and can throw blocks at things. Okay, cool. That works. And she also has a Yoshi-style flutter jump. Anything up here? Oh, there is something up there. Oh, and I meant to just touch the spring to get it. Aqua takes Tunnel's place as the girls are in prison. Okay, I see. Oh, wait, so are we, like, actually hopping into, like, the middle of the story? Because if we're hopping into the middle of the story, that's kind of interesting. A laser I can fire backwards for speed, huh? Not noticing any other buttons that I have here. They're not doing anything else. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. If I hold both the attack and the special, I get something interesting. Alright. Well, I'm in midair. Okay, yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm interested in trying to do the thing you're talking about. Poorly. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Mila has Gutsman shenanigans available to her. She can't just, drop stuff on the ground. But she has, amazing fighting potential, it seems. So that works. She wasn't a key character in terms of story importance to that point. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, actually. She wasn't, there... I mean, I figured maybe they would have given her something for, like, you know, to do in, like, the background of the story, right? Like... Like, before meeting Lilac and Carol, like, she's doing something else. But, I guess not. Alright, what's up here? Very curious. Oh, cool, water shield. I'll take that. Glad she's not Gutsman. Yeah, then we'd have to deal with an alternate world 4 version of her. Spree said the reason for this is that we get to know more about her moveset as other stages don't really teach you much about what she can do. I mean, I suppose. I mean, to be fair as well, this is a completely original stage as compared to Carol and Lilac anyways, so like... You know. Like I'm thinking, you could have had maybe just something earlier to pop her in, like, how did Mila end up getting into, you know... What was Mila doing before meeting Carol and Lilac? How did she get into that kind of orphan state, so to speak? But, you know, this is okay. A tutorial stage. Ah, that's nothing, but I appreciate the effort. He was being too silly, and she found herself in the sewer canals. Okay, so I guess to catch you up, Ket, like, there is, like, as we're kind of speaking, around the middle of the story, Carol and Lilac get imprisoned because they're trying to, you know, trying to help that alien dude about, like, saying, oh god, Brevin is actually invading and causing all this conflict and trouble, but, you know, predictably, their proof sucks, and, they kind of get thrown in prison in the meantime, but they're like, well, we can't just rot in prison forever, and so they gotta try to plan a prison escape, and, well, it's gonna go about as well as you might think that goes. Relic Muse is actually planned to be your intro stage. See, that would make a little more sense, I guess. Oh well, whatever. She controls really nicely, so I think that's pretty good. Okay, fight something over here in order to get a block, it seems. Oh god, okay. Oh good, it doesn't know how to turn around. That makes this significantly easier to deal with. Yeah, she does have pretty low health though, but that's alright, until I have to, I don't know. I don't know how the final Dreadnought stage is going to be handled with her, given that she gets turned into a Cave Story-esque Mimiga transformation, but, you know. Until we have to fight a big bad, I think I'll be alright. Alright, what's up here? More goop? Love goop. She manipulates or creates this weird green stuff that's all over the stage. Yeah, I have to wonder about that too. Maybe the story will explain a little bit further. But as far as I know, I don't know. There's just kind of this weird ability she has to generate green stuff. It is not explained in Carol's or Lilac's story how she gets to have all this green goop. That would be kind of interesting if they've suddenly made the end of Mila's story a boss fight you cannot win as the boss that's meant to die to Lilac and Carol. I feel like that might not be where this ends up going, but... Huzzah! Green magical cubes, the greatest of situational magics. Indeed. Thank you, Balrog. I was initially also thinking of probably throwing in Cave Story after beating Freedom Planet 2, but I'm also kind of getting to a point of like, okay, maybe I'll hold back on the indie games for a moment and I'll do something else instead. But Cave Story will definitely be on the channel at some point. Oh well, that wasn't a very good play. Oh, okay. I need to make him eat my green goop. Tasty goop. Mmm. Junior powers are a mystery. Alright, cool. Until we make Cave Story acknowledge that it copied Deltarune Chapter 4. I know so little about Deltarune Chapter 4 that I couldn't even get mad at that joke. In what way are they similar? I genuinely don't know. Huh, is there any way for me to get in here quickly? Well, there probably is. Hold on. This, gentlemen, this will work. Just have to hit the button and run back down here real quick. It's probably not even gonna fucking trigger, is it? Oh god, it's momentum based too. Alright, and it's not even gonna trigger. Alright, cool. Good. I was hoping I'd reopen it and then be able to go get the card. Oh, but I think this is probably the way that I'm meant to do things. They're not. Okay. I was taught with the statue before the fight. Oh yeah, no, it is good. It definitely tells you what you can do with it in case you, for some reason, haven't been hitting enemies with the block yet. But it does kind of be like, oh hey, look, fish switch? Fish boss. Wonder what you must do. Okay, well the signpost is telling me to go to the right. Oh, because it opened this back up. Okay, I see. Oh, and this is just straight up a Sonic platform. I remember seeing these in Sonic 2. Except for playing games, you enjoy that. Good. So we were actually talking about Metroidvanias a second ago. I was curious because I think I've definitely talked about this on the channel before, but definitely before a lot of you all got here. I thought of one of my actually really favorite Metroidvanias that I just barely didn't complete because I ended up getting busy, and then I was like, oh well, I'm at the final boss now. I'm not gonna relearn everything and all the complex mechanics just to fight the final boss. But Blasphemous. Have y'all played Blasphemous before? Very cool, fucking, like, how do you even describe the aesthetic of Blasphemous? There's definitely, like, proper words for it, but it's, like, it's got that kind of, like, medieval dark romanticism kind of, aesthetic to it, with, like, the big Inquisitor, character there, and, like, man, is a good game. The controls in that game are solid, the combat is great, and the atmosphere is just to die for. I love that game. I need to finish it at some point. Especially also so I can play Blasphemous 2 at some point. If anything, there might end up being a Blasphemous playthrough here one day because I need to play the sequel at some point. We'll take the Freedom Planet approach to it. Okay, so let's see. How do I get over here? Is there a secret wall in any way? It feels like there should be a secret wall to get that card, but maybe I'm just not thinking of it. Only non-Metroid Castlevania Shantae Metroidvanias you've played are the two Shaman King games on GBA. I think I remember you talking about those and how they were dope as hell. That's good. Haven't played too much Metroidvania stuff lately. Yeah, no, me neither. I haven't had time or interest in playing a, long collectathon type game. Oh, hello. That didn't crush me. Oh, okay, it just so happened that I somehow managed to clip into the ceiling temporarily and didn't die for my, my sins. Or... what? What's happening here? Oh, something's buggy is happening. Something buggy is happening. I'm not supposed to be getting into the ceiling, but for some reason I can fly into it, it seems. There was a secret thing. I missed it. I'm curious how I can get the little bonus level collectible, though. Okay, well, that answers that part of that question. Oh, oops. Maybe I can go get the card. No, can't go back. Okay. Playing Prime Remastered, some of the enemies are annoying. Like, as in Metroid Prime. It's, Metroid Prime never really stuck with me. I wasn't really a big fan of when Metroid went 3D. I was always a Metroid 2D kind of person. I don't know, just aiming in a 3D environment with a control stick, first person, has never really been my thing. I kind of started to enjoy FPSs once I realized that I could get good at mouse and keyboard, and until I could play Metroid Prime with mouse and keyboard, I'm probably not going to revisit it. First Shaman game on the Tuesday poll. We don't think I have energy for that. Lamau. Yeah, you'll have plenty of opportunities to stream other shit in the Discord, so don't worry about it. Oh, there's a card there. I'm gonna worry about that. Metroid Prime kind of turns you off at first, but I played Prime Hunters on the Wii U eShop years ago. Had a blast. Good. I'm certainly happy that people can enjoy the Metroid Prime games. I just wish that it clicked for me. I don't know. Something about just trying to control Samus in the 3D environment. She feels very clunky in a way that, like, I just don't really understand how to work with. Whereas in, I don't know. Like, there's a little bit of clunkiness in playing 2D Metroid, but, like, it's almost like it's like a manageable amount of clunkiness in 2D Metroid. Where it's like, yeah, it's maybe like you have to kind of work around the fact you have to switch between your weapons and then, like, aim with like a whole bunch of different buttons. Like, the clunkiness feels like it comes out of the fact that you're like trying to knit a sweater with the like 15 buttons you have at your disposal. Whereas for me, Prime kind of more felt like it felt clunky because there's just like so many things you have to do in a very short amount of time in a 3D environment that, like, just she was not built to handle. But that's probably just a skill issue on my end. Yeah, and tank controls too. I don't know, tank controls aren't always bad, but I guess I'm just not good at them when it comes to Metroid. Alright, you gonna switch your pattern up at all? Nope, same thing. Okay. Good intro, boss. Alright, I was curious to see if that would actually hurt it. I don't think I was actually close enough, but, you know. Remastered is less clunky? Alright, fair enough. I mean, I would hope a remastered version is less clunky. Oh, you know what, actually? A remastered version that is way less clunky. It's not the official Pikmin remasters, but I saw over my Labor Day binge of Pikmin videos from one guy on YouTube called I'm Only Here for the Pikmin. There apparently exists a Pikmin 2 hack that basically just remakes Pikmin 1 inside of Pikmin 2's engine. So the game is automatically like 1,000,000 times better than it originally was. Because I gotta say, I love me both some Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. I'm more of a Pikmin 2 fan, but I think that's actually mostly just because of the fact that Pikmin 1's engine is just one of the sloppiest experiences that I can possibly imagine. Like, Olimar controls like shit in Pikmin 1. And so does the well, not Olimar, more the Pikmin. They just don't respond to your whistling very quickly, and like they just kind of, you know, idle around at inconvenient times. I would, yeah, playing Pikmin Squared, that's the game that I would love to actually try at some point. Because, yeah, it, that fixes so many things about that just stop me from playing Pikmin 1 again, even though it's a game I would really like to try more often. But just the fact that, like, Pikmin 1 does not control very well dissuades me most of the time. But, you know, if, oh, that's cute. So that's what her, one-ups look like. But yeah, if that's what Pikmin Squared can do, then I might actually give that a shot sometime. I should get Pikmin flowers from my garden. Huh. I didn't know that there were explicitly Pikmin flowers.
Guess what I got, Mr. Stumpy?
Mr. Stumpy?
Secret ingredient for my super feather potion. I'll fly real high in the clouds so I can find my mommy and daddy.
Oh, okay, so we're not in the middle of the sewer episode. We actually are seeing Mila's backstory.
Doesn't that sound great?
Oh, you got some crazy eyes there, Mila.
You're so funny when you don't say anything.
Pikmin flowers were genetically bred for Pikmin's release? Oh, damn. I'll have to give that a go at some point then. That'll be funny. Here's her actual story start. Yeah, no, I mean, this makes way more sense.
I've always wanted to meet a dragon.
Yeah, like, I thought when you were talking earlier, Zerter, that we were, like, starting in the middle of, like, right after Lilac and Carol got jailed. I mean, I definitely would not have made sense for Mila to play, like, the first level that Lilac and Carol play. But, I thought you were saying that the sewer level was taking place, like, literally during that prison escape sequence, so... This is way different. Okay, so let's kind of get used to combating most enemies with Mila. Down an attack? What was that telling me there? Huh. Ah, okay. If you pay attention, Mila can Mila can rush search for things. Epic. Holy truck. Oh yeah, you'll get to see a lot of cool trucks in this game. Don't we worry about that. Mr. Stumpy was a meme, a bit of a meme in your old Let's Play group. Well, that's funny. What was the meme behind Mr. Stumpy? Was it just everybody's imaginary friend that they were talking to for approval on things? Oh hey, I didn't notice that was there before. Might even get to see 2 trucks. I don't want to know. You don't want to know what those 2 trucks are doing, man. It's kind of fucked up, in fact. They might even want to, you know, they might even be looking for people who know what 2 trucks are doing. Any way she can get to this? I don't think so. No? Okay. Well, alright. We'll just ignore that for now then. Dig away on suspicious patches of ground. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll look for any ground that looks suspicious, but most of the ground looks pretty innocuous, all things considered. Making him into a hello meme. Hello meme. Hello, Mr. Obama. Please, I'm just a little woodland stump. You gotta help me. Okay, she's not excelling at this fight. Okay, there we go. Sonic game equivalent of Wolfenstein wall humping. Yeah, sniffing. Time to wall hump every single patch of ground that looks even the slightest bit suspicious. Is this alone? It's on a platform. It might be a little bit different. Yeah, then perish. Exactly. That dirt looks suspicious that I missed it. Damn. This is gonna be like missed a spot all over again. It's gonna be the easiest dad joke available in the books. Okay, through this simple platforming challenge. Give me that, and move this way. Into this very, very inconspicuous fake wall. How about this inconspicuous fake wall? Anything over here? Anything mildly suspicious here? This is flat ground. Anything mildly suspicious here? Okay. Really love the pixel art. Last time I saw pixel art this pretty was in the Messenger. Yeah, no, I really think this is a very good looking game. And I also like how the fact that, it's very unique looking pixel art too, right? Like, this doesn't... Yeah, obviously the game was Sonic inspired, and some of the anatomy definitely feels Sonic-esque, but for the most part, like, this game has its very own unique, like, sense of art style too. It's really distinct from a lot of other pixel art games there is. And plus, as you'll also see, you know, later on, this game takes a lot of heavy inspiration from, like, Chinese culture and lore, so you get kind of a Chinese kind of aesthetic towards things as well, with, like, I don't know, just traditional, like, building structure and, like, holidays and stuff like that. That kind of thing starts to get implemented, which I think is really nice just as a break from, you know, instead of looking at Thing Japan, you get to look at Thing China for once, and that's kind of different, so I like that. Really want stellar pixel art animation, Art of Fighting 3, and King of Fighters 13. Yeah, I could give it a look eventually. I'm not usually a connoisseur for pixel art, but, you know, maybe sometime. One of the suggestions I did actually look at, wasn't an art suggestion from you, Grim, but I did actually listen to a different suggestion, the music suggestion. I finally actually listened to the all of Rise of the Triads soundtrack, a little, like, earlier last week, or later last week. And yeah, no, you weren't lying. Rise of the Triads soundtrack was pretty fucking baller. I expected it to be very good from knowing one track from it. But, it's been long enough to where I don't really remember everything that I listened to on it, but I did write notes on 2 things. So my 2 favorite tracks, I think, from there, besides the one that I already knew and forgot, was Where Is It? Because it has this really incredible energy that it actually kind of reminded me of, like, the song that plays for the, like, little Deltarune checker enemies. And I don't know, it was just a really good upbeat kind of song, fun to listen to. All the hallmarks of something nice. And then also my other favorite one was Havana Smooth. And man, it lives up to its name. The smoothness in that was just unparalleled compared to the rest of the track. Even I actually have added it to the stream background playlist for whenever I need stream background music. So y'all might actually have a chance of hearing that whenever I need background music now. How fun! Gonna hop off for now. Glad you caught a bit of this. All right, cool. Thanks for dropping by, Proto. Glad to see you. Still have to actually look into what Rise of the Triad is as a game, but, you know, could be something cool to look at some point. The soundtrack's really fantastic. Add into whatever you're playing, even if the game is dog shit, and you'll probably get through it much easier. It's that good. Whatever you're... Oh, okay, you're saying as if I'm playing a bad game. Yeah, no, maybe it'll be, It'll be good fodder for when I eventually have to cover the Mega Man DOS games. And it's like, well, no music here. Might as well just put on some Rise of the Triad and just grin and bear my way through it. Anything else sus interesting here? No. Oh, I would have liked to look more. Huh, okay, well, the emerald got stolen, so now Mila gets to have a fucking armored armadillo sequence, it seems. Oh. Okay, alright, sure. Yeah, destruction! Okay, it's not exactly armored armadillo, but at the very least I am running into things to destroy them, so... that counts for something. Ah, yes. Vigorously pumping backwards. Not something that makes me afraid at all. 3, true. We love 3. We get the Hadouken if we die 4 times? I'm not willing to test that theory. Let's leave that to the other, you know, game experts. Oh, so, okay, so this is how Mila gets sucked into this boss fight. Oh, and this stage, okay. Okay, actually, with her, I can actually test what's up here. Oh, there's nothing. Okay. I've tried to get up there so many times, and then just to find that there's nothing. I guess that's probably for the best. Okay, she can at least jump on those for a little bit of gems. Carol normally uses those for jump pads, so I was curious what they would actually do if I could jump on them as Mila. Ooh, square. This track she mentioned, you're also a big fan of Suck This, Run Like Smeg, and Excalibur. Yeah, I think the first two actually do sound familiar. I think I remember looking at those titles. I mean, I was listening to it while I was at work, so you know I wasn't paying peak attention, but you know. Yeah, no, I mean, overall, the soundtrack was great. I don't think there was really a sleeper on there, so I'll definitely be giving it a shot, again, a couple more times over whenever I need something to listen to. Ah! Alright, get sent into the pit. Cool. Oh, actually, you know what? I've gone up so many times. What's down in the pit? Oh, there's nothing. There's springs. Okay. Excalibur's done by Bobby Prince, so that's why it sounds closer to Wolfenstein 3/Doom. Alright. Makes sense. I'll take the damage. Just give me the shield. It's fine. Alright, anything up here for her? Nope. Okay, yeah, sure, that was cool. I kind of backed up and was able to hit him there. On the topic of Doom, I guess I can talk about how I did recently play, I was playing Augur Zenith, one of the community-submitted map packs. I guess for anybody new to the channel, I did have a Doom community map submissions, couple of streams a few months back, more than a few months back at this point, but And I had some community submissions open, and I just played maybe some sample maps from the that were sent in. I didn't play the entire big wads, mega wads as they're called. And I took some time finally to get back to some of them, and just one of them, and just kind of start, playing it, experiencing it, having fun with it casually. And one of them was Augur Zenith. I was you can do jump really high. Okay, that's good to know. I was doing Augur Zenith recently, which is kind of a cyberpunk themed Doom map, Doom wad, and I gotta say, really fun. It was, I mean, I was expecting it to be fun, so it was no shock there, but it was still really good to just, give a go for a little bit of time. The aesthetic is still really nice, and the gunplay overall feels really good. Secrets are also mostly well designed. I liked, what was being done in a lot of maps. Not a whole lot of bullshit being done. Just good old-fashioned Doom gameplay. But, with more modern kind of twist, I shouldn't, maybe not that far, but yeah, I don't know. It was good fun. What more can I say about it? I think the only thing I wasn't super into with Augur Zenith so far was actually the last map that I played, was map 10. Map 10's big problem was, let's see. Two problems with map 10. The first one was just that map 10 had such map design should not be completely linear. I believe in that, but map 10 was kind of getting a little bit too non-linear, to the point of like I am kind of struggling as to figure out where to go half the time. And then also the bigger complaint is just also in like the big final fight on like the energy pyramids or whatever with all the enemies. I kept running into what I'm pretty sure is like the block map overflow bug, where it's like if you shoot a number of bullets and they all register over a certain number of enemies, then everything's hit detection gets deleted except for melee attacks. So enemies just come running at you through walls and you can't actually beat the game anymore. That was happening pretty frequently, which, oh, she can pick this stuff up. Neat. That was happening pretty frequently, and I've only ever seen that happen before in Nuts. Yeah, so I got the all ghost bug in a map that is not nuts.wad, which is pretty fucking impressive, I'm gonna say. So that was an issue. It actually really kind of hampered my enjoyment of the last map there. I mean, not the last map, but the last one that I played. It was just really hard to kind of stay in a flow state when it's like, okay, I need to do a bunch of mid-fight saves, not because I'm actually really having such trouble with this, but because of the fact that, like, it just breaks half the time, so I kind of have to save scum my way through it so it doesn't break. And then, yes, it was starting to give me a hard time, but I felt like it was also giving me a hard time because, like, I was doing my damnedest not to, like, shoot towards certain directions lest I incur the wrath of the game. So, yeah, it was not that great. You can actually tweak it in the source port settings to disable that. Oh, okay, I should give that a look then. I am not sure how to do that, because I would love to be able to delete that. Not necessarily turn it off for the slaughter-focused wads. Yeah, that makes sense. I just didn't see the option to do so. Also, yes, I do agree, Ket. This song is absolutely a bop. A lot of the music in this game is very good. If you haven't seen it yet, or, well, actually, you wouldn't have because you didn't interact with anything Freedom Planet before. I have a personal favorite by YouTube musician Nathaniel Platier, however you pronounce it, called Lilac Smashified. And it's basically a redux of one of the musics in this game that is kind of like Lilac's theme, I think. That kind of gives it more of a Smash Brothers kind of vibe to it. It is a very, very solid remix. I would highly recommend listening to it. Oh, okay. Mila could take a seat. That's cute. Maybe everybody could, but I never gave that a shot before. Any funny dirt here? Well, no, it's not dirt, so... Oh, yeah, this way. Oh yeah, and then there's like... Oh, no, there's something up there that would have been for Carol. Okay. Or not? Well, I'm not really getting super high off of that, just far distance. Am I missing something? Didn't realize like 2 levels blended into one. Yeah, I mean this game does kind of have like a 2-act structure to its levels. They tend to be pretty on the long side. Oh, I can just destroy that. Okay, cool. Just try things, forehead. Yeah, no, the game's levels do tend to be on the long side. But you know, usually it gives you plenty of room to do pretty fun stuff with it. Okay. Now, Mila gets to fight this boss. Everybody gets a turn at fighting the Big Mantis. Hooray! Big Mantis that thankfully leaves itself vulnerable for quite a long time. However, I'm stupid and I'm not actually aiming very well. Oh, anyway, so I guess what this story didn't explain there is that white hedgehog-looking character, yeah, he took the not the Master Emerald, but the Kingdom Stone. So that was the thing that Brevin was kind of holding hostage at the end there, and it is the, it's basically the source of this entire world's energy, because IDK, man, they just thought this one really cool stone gave off a lot of energy, and they're like, yeah, no need to invent, like, solar power or anything like that. This stone will suffice. Ow. Ow. So I will say, actually, one thing that I'm starting to notice, I am actually kind of bad at doing Mila's combo, not combo, the big beam attack. I'm kind of bad at doing it, which is actually kind of like, it's giving me like Mega Man Zero muscle memory problems, where it's like I'm actually really bad at Mega Man Zero and like holding down both attacks charges at once. So holding down both my shoulder and my X button at the same time is actually being a little bit difficult for me. But it's not too bad, as evidenced. Stoner panels, true. I'm not even sure how they harvest the Kingdom Stone's energy. Every time it's depicted, they basically just put it on a pedestal, and it's like, yes, energy. Freedom Planet's got the What's New Pussycat level design, where the level's way longer than you remember. And also, oh no, we're going to get Mega Man 3'd. Ah, not quite yet. And 1-up. Okay, I'll take that. Ooh, look at all those achievements. This is the achievement experience for playing a character you've never played before. It's awesome. Ugh. So these two are falling apart. Uh-oh. Carol got hit by a big rock. Call her Dr. Wily. character most similar to Cream Rabbit is the boss destroyer of the game. Yeah, definitely. I would agree. Probably intentional in that sense. She does do good damage, I gotta say that. I'm liking that about Mila.
How did I...
Also, I mean, just good mobility overall.
I'm over here! You made it out.
Your ear!
It's just a scratch. I'm fine.
Well, we better find Torque and get home so I can patch it up.
Also, as someone else in the chat noted a few days ago, for anybody new
Well,
here,
this
I am...
stinks. How
There
am I
are
gonna get
bloopers
more
in this
money?
game if I hold the correct
think of
buttons during the
something.
cutscenes, so I'm
What I
gonna
really
try
wanna
to
know
maybe
is
trigger
Spade
one or
is
two of
working with
them.
Mayor Zhao.
But they don't,
Loads of
yeah.
cash?
There's only so many of them.
Well, Zhao might know something about the assassination, but that still doesn't explain what he needs the stone for. I have a bad feeling about all this. What?
Someone's following us.
What do you mean?
Somebody is trying to sell me something.
Wait. Someone with a shield pulled me out of the cave. It must have been her. Sorry about bouncing on ya. Hello? I'm sorry?
We don't want
Don't
any.
be scared. I promise we'll keep you safe.
Are you a dragon?
Yeah.
Can I touch your hair?
Very weird boundaries, Mila.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, it's okay. I was just surprised is all. Go ahead. I won't hurt you.
It's like a rope.
Yeah,
And Carol being tomboyish as ever.
We can be friends.
sure.
I do actually kind of like
What's your name?
this scene just for the fact that it established what the fuck texture is lilac even. Like, I know that's a weird sentence to say, but just the fact that it's like, okay, we have our cat and we have our dog. We kind of know what cat and dog are going to feel like. They are furry, they're fuzzy, they're like cats and dogs. What is the dragon lady going to feel like? What is her texture? And so apparently her answer is like scaly, but more a little rope-like. It's like, that's not just hair coming off of her head. It's like scale hair?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Nobody knows where it is except us.
I don't know. It's good world building for something that we wouldn't actually have a very good reference to. Maybe the closest thing would be like a Komodo dragon.
Your Excellency! By who? Mayor Zhao. His pilgrimage to the temple was a cover-up.
Into lilac, does that make you a ropey?
This is troubling.
Mm.
Zhao may be a buffoon.
I'm uncomfortable with the term of ropey. That seems like it could be used as a pejorative
I have failed you, Magister.
Don't be
or
hard
a
on
new
sister.
age
I'll
slur.
open just a skip and tell
It's
me.
kind of like how I'm
Who
also
is
becoming
this
uncomfortable
woman?
with everybody just tossing around clanker so much. Like, yeah, it's kind of fun, and when I'm with my friends, I don't give a shit. But it's also kind of like hearing it so much. It's like, all right, some people are getting too comfortable saying this very quickly.
They know something about this.
I'm not for the fucking Grok. I'm not on Grok's side, but man. How you feel about the term schizo posting? Damn. I guess we are diametrically opposed on this. I still love saying that term.
He said he had some work to do.
It's probably
Though I understand that it could be, you know, it's a little bit insensitive. She's 3 inches from the TV. Does she want to go blind? Oh no. Cat, you're starting to sound like your parents.
I swore to my captain on his dying breath that I would not let Brevin get that stone.
Ooh.
I'm sorry about your captain, but you can't destroy it.
And they have the Pokemon seizure incident in this universe. Yeah, they never got to learn about it.
In fact, you won't even have to think about it, because I'm going to help you get it back.
Okay.
I don't care how dangerous it is. It's going to take a lot more than robots and aliens to slow a dragon down.
If she's gonna go for it, then I am too. If we can beat up a giant praying mantis thing together, then who knows what else we can do.
In this version of the timeline, Mila beat up the giant praying mantis thing on her own. So
I wanna come too.
I guess we could let you save Carol's life a few more times.
Hey.
Electric Soldier Torque, true. It doesn't really get shown in Mila's perspective, but
Got your back.
Torque is normally kind of trying to hide as like this duck-type creature, and
with this, but
in this scene is like, you know, Torque got helped by Lilac and Carol, which is kind of how they got dragged into this mess. And then, you know, Torque is trying to be like, okay, well, Brevin's like destroyed most of my home planet and like a lot of my people, and so I'm part of this team called the Chasers. Once this game, Prince Dale's dad gets murdered by Brevin, and that's how he's like stationed in this One Kingdom's palace. Dale gets brainwashed, all that kind of thing.
We must protect it at all costs.
What happens to Dale after you kick his ass in the story? I have no idea.
Cold Sow has taken something very precious. Something that could put your kingdom at risk. You're not going to let him keep it, are you?
Revenge is upon us, my fellow.
Revenge!
We have confirmed who is responsible for the death of our king, Zhao of Shangmu.
Yep, definitely.
His plans to steal our kingdom.
If you kick Dale's ass, you unlock the Hank Hill achievement. I gotta try to get that one. I think, but it's also might be tied to not getting burned by propane once in the final Dreadnought, and that's where I really start to fall apart.
Oh, 5 more minutes. Good morning, Carol.
Crazy Mila coming up from behind the desk, barking at you.
I was wondering when you'd be awake.
You can blame
You also have
Carol
to
for
dodge
that. She
pocket
sleeps
sand.
for like half a day.
Totally worth it.
Despite of Dale pointing, he looks like he's holding a gun.
Anyway, I got
Ah.
a big call from that big panda guy. I told you. What?
Oh, there's the blooper.
Big call! Because the panda is big!
Well, anyway, I got a call from that big panda guy I told you about. He's gonna help us.
When is he coming?
Mila reminds me of your 10-year-old cousin. Yeah, I think Mila is meant to
Actually, we
be
have to go
noticeably
meet him.
younger than
He'll
the
be
other
waiting
two.
for us north of here.
Perfect. I fixed my radar last night so we can use it to find the meeting point.
Great!
Which makes it all the more sad that she's essentially an orphan.
To adventure!
She's not as able to hold her own as the other two are.
According to the radar.
Oh yeah, and there's
we seem to be
Torque
at
in
the
Duck
right
disguise
location.
form.
I think it's a little off. This way!
She's got a good nose.
Have I seen the Ace Attorney bloopers? Maybe? I think I've maybe clicked on it once, but I don't quite remember them.
I'll say.
Alex 15, Carol's 12, and Mila's 10. Oh, alright. I didn't know that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's probably canonical ages somewhere, but as a free to Planet
It's
1.
an honor, General.
The Royal Magister has a proposal.
I should watch the Ace Attorney bloopers at some point. Maybe I can watch them in VC for a movie night type thing at some point.
In the greedy little hands of Mayor Zhao in our neighbor city, Shangmu.
Why do you need our help? Don't you have soldiers and spies and stuff?
We want to try and resolve this thing peacefully if we can.
Oh yeah, I bet they're hilarious. I mean, Ace Attorney itself is already hilarious and really well written, so I can imagine the bloopers are even better.
So you need us to
I need to read Edgy the Lawyer, not able to take himself
Let's give it a
seriously
shot.
for a second.
Right. I assume
Or maybe take himself too seriously and causing a problem.
Uh-huh. You do know how to fly it.
Of course I do.
Good. When you get there, head straight for the city hall.
Yes, sir.
Hope you're not afraid of heights.
Oh, from the Ace Attorney anime. Okay. That makes a billion more times of sense, actually. I don't think in that case I have watched it then, because I didn't have the context for it, right? Like, I never watched the anime, so...
You just had to follow me here, didn't you?
How did you know we were coming?
You seemed pretty determined to get that stone back.
So you're the thief Lilac was talking about.
I've been called worse.
Where is it?
I've already finished the job. It's time for my brother to play his hand.
Your brother?
Prince Dale of Prince... This is hard to be cool and suave while being informative at the same time. God damn.
Prince Dale of Shwegon.
How you have bloopers for a text-based game? They could be kind of like, okay, I was thinking more along the lines of, like, they are, like, purposeful bloopers, like kind of how Monsters Inc. has bloopers, but they're like obviously not actual bloopers. They're like little gags that were animated by like the DreamWorks team, to kind of, you know, give the illusion that there were bloopers as Mike and Sully and the rest of the crew were doing things. I thought that there might have been Ace Attorney bloopers in that sense. I'm not coping and trying to make up for my idiocy of coming up for bloopers of a text-based game. That's actually genuinely what I thought. Yeah, like Sam and Max bloopers too, Kat. Kat understands. Yes! Phoenix yells, abortion! On accident. Perfect. And then, I don't know. Fucking Edgeworth, yeah, Von Karma looks at him, and before he dies of a heart attack, and goes like, you should, I think the only abortion that should have happened here was you, Mr. Wright. And then the entire court goes even more silent. Fun fact, this trio are the only characters in the entire Freedom Plan franchise that actually have an officially stated age. Oh.
Really?
Good to know. I guess it's good to give that for the main characters.
Murdered our father. There will be no mercy for the kingdom responsible.
Also, the more I think about it, how the hell are Dale and Spade brothers? They look very different. I mean, I guess maybe their mother was a white hedgehog looking thing, but
Everyone, split up.
my genuine laugh sounds like a witch.
We'll cut 'em off with a huge shopping
Yeah,
cart.
I do kind of have that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, me laughing out loud really does kind of get the cackle out of me. Me laughing kind of silently to myself is a lot more of a... What am I saying? No, my more average laughs are just more silent. They're more towards myself, less pronounced. But when I have a big laugh out loud, yeah, I have a nice big cackle moment. I think that might be the first time anybody's complimented me on my laugh, actually, so... Thanks! Oh, that's right, these blocks are fucking, like, super powerful and I'm unable to do anything against them. Ooh, what's back here? This seems like a Milo-only area. Any suspicious ground back here? This looks suspicious as hell to me, considering I haven't been able to find it before. Given your laugh, I'm guessing you've got a bear and bird you have to destroy before they get all the jiggies. Hold on. Let me come up with a good joke here. Shit, I don't know enough instruments. What are other string instruments I can think of? Shit. Yeah, viola and, oboe are really the banes of my existence. Is that anything? No, that's not anything. That doesn't even rhyme with them at all. If only I knew anything musical, I could have come up with a better joke there. Or more like this. If only my brain, my IQ wasn't reduced to that of a steamed cabbage while streaming, then I could have come up with something better. Unfortunately, there really is just the streamer brain effect of, wow, how do I talk and play video game and be entertaining at the same time? It's genuinely impossible without scripting beforehand. Oh, right. Where am I going? Over this way? Sure. Oh, I guess she doesn't actually have any attack versus that. Okay. Cello and Vuvuzela. Yeah, that would have been it. That makes more sense. What I can do still with my... So, I've mentioned before that I, you know... I think on the previous stream that I kind of accidentally voice trained myself a little bit because I just didn't want to... I wanted to be able to maintain a little bit of prepubescent voice because I like singing in high registers. And as a result, you know, there's many there's the downside of that. Of I do wish I had a deeper male voice as an adult. I sound like an 18-year-old white nerd. I should sound like a 27-year-old white nerd instead. But one benefit of my voice mishap is the fact that I can actually do a really good ooh-woo. Or that's not even my best. Ooh-woo, 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 ooh-woo. That's kind of my best I can do right now. But I can do a pretty good high-pitched ooh-woo for what it's worth, and it's very good because it freaks the fuck out of my friends, and they all go, "Stop! Don't ever do that ever again." And it's great. I just have an instant rage bait button installed on my brain. It's perfect. I love this little aesthetic. Yeah, the Chinese New Year aesthetic really is cool here. I love it a lot. It just kind of really gives it a lot of character. And also, it's kind of nice that between all the cities, they have different kind of variants on the Chinese aesthetic, too. Chinese aesthetics, I should say. I can't say for certain I'm an expert on any of them, but, you know, they're definitely all different, and they definitely don't look the same as anything else, so. It's cool. Who's mirror, mirror on the wall. Maybe I should do a grunty voice for that. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Whose brain needs fixing out of them all? You, Crash Tilda, your brain needs more. All you know is bad jokes and gutspan vor. So no reactions to the uwu voice, huh? Everyone's just everyone's just cool with that. That's cool. That's fine. I'm not begging for interaction or anything. You can do it too, and the baby cry. Oh, I'm not good at a baby cry. I can't do a baby cry. But that could also partially just be due to not having interest, and I don't want to imitate babies because I hate children, so. Your reaction was keep doing uwu. Okay.
Uwu? Uwu? Oh no, Miwa, we gotta get to the end of the level. You gotta go and talk to Mia Xiao, so that way he'll stop destroying everything and pilfering all the energy from the Kingdom Stone. I really don't like the situation that we're in. Mr. Obama, can you please intervene in this conflict between Shang Tu and Shuigon? What? You want to send in a drone strike? I don't think that that's going to make things any better. That's probably just going to inflame tensions in the region.
Udo, we gotta save Sora from the Heartless! I think that was my best attempt to combine Goofy and Uwu, and it was not good. I don't think I'll ever want to attempt combining Goofy and Uwu ever again. You wanna die? Alright, my job here is done.
Inflation?
Oh no.
Inflation? Oh no! My money's not going to be as powerful anymore. I'm gonna have to invest in the stock market in order to keep my assets fluid.
No, this stage would probably also be a lot more interesting if you actually could read Chinese. It'd probably be cool. You could actually understand what more of these billboards were saying, just get a little bit more flavor text out of it. Oh well. Okay, that looks awkward. Alright, but it's an entrance to the boss arena. Oh, I think that's the first time this guy's ever punched me. Never actually gotten hit by him before. There we go. What am I saying? I don't know, just kind of... Just general ooification of the stream. This is how VTubers get big, right? They start making cute voices. Eventually, it's kind of like the phenomenon of carcinization, right? All male VTubers eventually kind of become femboys. It's just how things work. Anyways, get ready for even more Peem aesthetics. Now we get to go and mess around in a casino. A mega casino. And take a little break in the women's room. Alright, we're done. Alright, what can I toss this at? What? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Just saying, like how all animals eventually turn into crabs, all male VTubers eventually turn into femboys, so that way they get attention. Fine. And for anybody out there, no, this is just a joke, I'm not serious. Don't worry about it. As we all know, there can only be one male VTuber femboy anyway, and that's Beetle, so... Wait, is there anything funny I can do with the suit of armor? This feels like something I should be able to... No. I could just stand there and get a cute picture for myself. There we go. If you duck into the men's room, you get a little hey, and then you get kicked out. Lots of fun Easter eggs for this. But I think honestly this might be my favorite level aesthetic of all of the levels in this game. I just like this kind of, I don't know, having just a massive indoor building like this that is not, you know, an imposing fortress is actually really cool to explore that you just don't get to do that often. Well, you don't get to do very much in this game. I believe this is literally the only time. Plus you get cool little aesthetics like this. Having the floor keyboard and, you know, being a big fat phony. Anything over here? Oh, there is something over here. Look at that. Oh, okay. We've got fucking hidden ass codes, game design. Okay. So 1345318. 1345318. 1345318. Okay, so 1, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1. Wait, what count? I guess that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the last one. No? Okay, those music notes are randomly generated. Hold on. Does anybody with actual musical knowledge know what the hell this is meant to be saying? It's one... I thought it would just be the notes in a row. Because, I mean, it does follow that ascension. Maybe I have to play it, like, fast enough to actually be in time with this? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1? Why? I don't... Like, why would there be a 2, though? That's my question, because, I mean, it's like, I thought it would just be, like, in the proper order, and, like, you could tell that, like, there's a there's a full 1 bar gap between the 1 and the 3, and then the 4 is the next half step up. 5's the next half step up from there. So maybe I just need to be quicker. 1, 3, 4, 5. I can take my time with it. Did I just botch it? Okay, maybe I just botched it. 1, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 8. No? Maybe it's the other way? Well, no, because it starts from low. Oh, well, I messed that one up, but... Oh, no, I just had to be a little faster about it. Okay. Alright, cool. It's just a 1-up secret. I was honestly expecting like a little collectible card, but that's still cute. It's still good. You almost got me there, big annoying music squid. I will actually, side tangent. I do actually think, like, my favorite, like, whenever a game has, like, an elemental system, my favorite thing to do is for a game to actually introduce sound as an element. I don't know why, but I really like the idea of sound, being an element in a game. I guess it just always leads to, like, interesting interpretations and use cases. Like, you end up getting, like, you know, instrumental enemies, and you get, like, you have to figure out, like, okay, well, what is sound weak to? Well, then you have, like, things that are, like, made of glass, or, like, other fragile resonant materials, or... I don't know. Oh, and here's where, like, it's not secret. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I just really like seeing sound elemental things. You wish they added a sound type to Pokemon? I honestly kind of do. Oh, hey, I can do it again. Okay. Yeah, I actually do wish that there was a sound type for Pokemon. In some senses, I guess it wouldn't make sense in the existing system. I don't really know what would be good against sound in that case. Like, there is no mute type, for lack of a better word. So I'm not sure really how that would work necessarily, but, you know. Something cool could have came of it, I'm sure. And there's enough, you know, sound-based Pokemon to actually make that a legitimate thing. I'm trying to think of good examples of games that actually do have sound-based, because I know are sound element-based things. I know I've seen it before, but it's just not one that I see often enough to, like, you know, really remember. Okay, I made that. Okay, that platform is freaking the hell out. I broke it. Y'all think of any good games that have, like, sound type things in them? Because I'm lacking of Okay. I'm coming up lacking in my own head of, like, what it might be. Should sound be super effective against water? Sound gets enhanced in water. It does travel more densely. I suppose it could work. I could see sound working against, like, water and ice. Ice for the fact that it could energetic enough sound could shatter the ice, and then yeah, it could travel, you know, densely through water. That could make sense too. And in the same vein, if it's good against water, it would have to be good against steel as well. Yeah, poor ice type. Poor ice type indeed. I think maybe There definitely should be some things that are like probably immune to sound though, probably to balance out the fact that it's going to do really well against like the types that are meant to be like solid or yeah, like sound would do really well against any of the types that are like, you know, solid or liquid coated. So like I imagine sound maybe would have a difficult time against like fire, because like I don't think fire's not really all that affected by sound. Like, yeah, sure, in the real world you can make fire kind of dance to the resonant frequency a little bit, but you know, overall it's not like fire is exactly bothered by doing that. Fairy, I don't know nothing about no fairy. I feel like fairies would be disturbed by a lot of sound, but we don't need even more weaknesses. Sound should be weak to rock, so you shut things up, you throw rocks at them. I could see that. I could see sound and rock being mutually super effective against each other. Oh, okay, interesting. How is this fight going to be handled? Okay, so I'm going to actually be throwing rocks at Serpent in this. Huh. Not what I expected. A little bit on the difficult. Well, actually, okay, if I just use the shield more. Okay, but I can't be too close. Otherwise, he'll get a shot under me. Okay, nope, first death. Yeah, speaking of shutting things up with rocks. I don't know any snake type I guess snakes would kind of probably become bug type Pokemon, wouldn't they? Or grass type, so. Yeah, I guess they would be weak to rocks. If they're bugs. No, well then we also have poison types, so yeah, no, I don't know. This is gonna be neutral damage. Although I am going to do this fight horribly, apparently.
Say goodbye, Furball.
Mostly because I'm just not being patient about it. This is the ultimate time to counterattack. Okay, come on. I mean, I get what hit me there, but still. Sound be weak to poison doesn't sound awful either. I suppose. Yeah, if it's more like a natural, quote-unquote natural things, would probably shut the fuck up if they're poisoned. They'd get really weak and sleepy, and they'd stop talking. If I'm really good about my timing, I can get a block in between. Or not, if I miss, then I just get hit again. And I'm gonna get hit here, because I'm on the edge. Damn it. Okay, if I just move, Serpent doesn't really track me all that well, it seems. Okay, this is way easier. Oh, I really got hit by that laser? Okay, that's a real sad move on my end. I should not have gotten hit by that. Oh. Yeah. Good luck with that, bud. Oh, wait, no, I see him. He's bringing back the gun. Oh, come on, please. There we go. I did not want to have to take another barrage of regular bullets. Oh, psychics would probably also be weak to sound. Okay, sound would actually be broken as a type, actually. I think sound maybe is not a good thing to add to Pokemon. I see maybe why. The logic of sound really kind of hurts a lot of things. Sound would be even... sound would basically be an even more extreme version of Ice type. That's kind of a scary thought. But anyways, I think that's where we'll stop things here for tonight. So that way we can just pick up, you know, right from the cutscene on the next time around. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me for more Freedom Planet tonight, everybody. Hopefully it was fairly entertaining, all things considered. If you wanna do all the like and interaction stuff with the video, I'd appreciate that because it helps me out. Yeah, no problem with that at all. I think next week I'm going to try to go ahead and actually do before my break. I'll do another round of Super Mario 64 with Undercover Defective, so long as he gets his day off of work. And then we'll return to Freedom Planet after my little vacation break. Yeah, and also if you're in the Discord, or join the Discord. Well, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. If you are in the Discord, there during my little vacation break, Grim has set up a poll to, you know, see what games he could play during my break on Discord. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, vote in that poll, we'd appreciate that. So that way he could plan for what to entertain y'all with. Other than that, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. So yeah, toodles to everybody, and keep it real until next week. We'll be coming back with you know, more Mega Man powered up, and we'll come back with more Freedom Planet, or not Freedom Planet, with Super Mario 64. Oh yeah, and then because we're gonna be doing more powered up, I'm gonna need to make another poll in the Discord for what character to play. So if you wanna join that, and if you wanna vote on that, and you're not in the Discord yet, go ahead and join. But anyways, okay. Bye for real this time. Have a good night, everybody. See ya.